Hello everybody. I am here with a flip through of my Silk Road stab binding journal. And I was just looking, I've got the lighting and the camera arranged slightly differently, trying to make it more stable and out of the way. I don't know how well it's going to work. We'll see. So anyway, here it is. I have videos up on how I put it together, and I will link those below. And it is a bit of an alligator mouth, but not too bad. It's a little bit simpler than a lot of the journals that I tend to make, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I did add some beads to the strings that I left long after I bound it. So they're just a bunch of random beads that looked kind of like they went. Nothing is particularly authentic or anything. It's just, I like the way they looked. There's a bunch of sorry kinds of bits coming off the top for some fluff. And I have some red and yellow sari silk, I think it's sari silk, remnants that I have in eyelets off the front. I left the front cover without any one focal point because I just didn't want to cover up this beautiful fabric. Okay, so let me check my frame again. Okay, so I left the front cover plain because everything in here was kind of bulky. So on this first page, you have a journaling tag. Oh, let me tighten that up a little bit there. Get that out of the way. And it's got some sari silk remnants on the front, a little bit of a collage, and writing space on the back. I've got two glassine envelopes. This first tiny one has some tabs and some little cut aparts that were left over. This one has a bunch of the embellishments that I didn't wind up using. Many of them are backed, some are not. Some are just on paper, but the ones that are on paper I have inked with calligraphy ink. So whoever gets this can use these to collage and play with as you wish. This is a mulberry paper envelope, and inside there is a little bit of a surprise as well. Let me get that back the way it goes. Whoops. See, that goes up, that goes down, and like that. And then this is on like a belly band. So those just slide in there, and that slides behind. I would suggest when you get this, putting these someplace else, because they do make it a little bulky and they're slippery. So this is a journaling tag page. This is a tuck. This is a tag, and there are some extra, book pages tucked behind there for you to use. And this was a little bit slippery when I tucked it in there. It had a tendency to pop out when I was flipping around through the book. So I just stuck this little Tim Holtz or paper clip there. And so there's a mulberry page. And this is a flip page. So there's a video of where I made the flip pages. So this is fabric. This is an origami let's say like a seed packet. And there is like a little surprise in the bottom there. So when you close it, you go in order. If you close them in order, then it works out and it's self-closing. This is a journaling card. This flips this way to reveal this is a tuck with several pieces of paper just tucked behind it. And I just love the way that worked out. I'm very pleased with that page. And so then we have another tuck type page. So this is a an over the top pocket tag. And in the inside is just journaling space. This is a stamp. This is a wooden stamp that I have. I'm not sure what kinds of ink you're supposed to use with it. You need something super juicy. So I wound up using a Distress Oxide for this because it was the only thing that was juicy enough to leave an image. But in the end, I was very pleased with how that came out. So this is just a journaling card, and that tucks in there. This actually tucks into two places. It tucks behind the page and it tucks over the page to keep it from flopping about. And it also holds that in. This is another one of those little seed packets that, oh, that one doesn't have anything in it. Sorry. You have so many extras, it's fine. And again, if you do them one at a time in order, then they are self-closing. You could use this one for writing space. And this has some Inca gold around the edges to match up with the gold on the back. This is a little, can you see that? Yes. An origami box with a bunch of tiny labels in there. Mulberry page. This is another flip page. So this is just a tag with some beautiful silk on the top and a little bit of a collage on the front, and that slides in there. And this is a mulberry paper packet, and inside at the bottom there is a surprise. So again, you go 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and that slides in underneath there. And then you open it up and there are 3 bits that are tucked in there. Those 2 are cards. This one is like a little journaling page. And these are the other 2 stamps I have. An elephant, which is this one. And this kind of paisley motif. I believe I ordered those off of Etsy. And that just tucks in there. And then on the back of that, there's another tuck. So this hinge, this fabric hinge, I left as a tuck spot there. And there's a little booklet there for writing and just like a journaling card there. And then this is a folded pocket with a tag with collage that slides in the back. Then there's a journaling card with a little bit of a collage, and then there's a tiny little tag right there. I closed this bit up. Can't remember why I decided to do that, but I did wind up closing that bit up. So this is the only part of that pocket that is still a pocket. But I'm very pleased with how that looks. I like how that came out. I kind of toned down some of that gold in the background because it was competing with everything that was going on here. And in the end, I like the way it came out very much. Okay. Journaling space, mulberry paper. This is a pocket page. This is a matchbook style pocket with an origami envelope with a card in there. So that pops into that bottom. And then these are journaling cards here and here. And then this one is a pocket tag with a whole bunch of little bits on the back for you to play with. So that pops in there, and this pop in there, and then this pops in here. So this is my green page. It's some green sari silk remnant at the top of this tag, and there's a little card there, and those tuck in behind that. And then here's another little box with some bits inside that box. This is mulberry paper. Again, writing space, mulberry paper page. And this is my birdie page. So this is the Stamperia paper on here, and it has those 3 adorable little sparrows. So it wound up being kind of a bird themed journaling tuck space. So I've got all kinds of birds. I love those geese. How cute are they? And then this box opens, or packet opens, and there is some surprises in there. So again, when you close this, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that slides in there. And I left this pretty simple because I love the cranes, and I love this fabric. It's just, it's silk, and it's soft and fabulous. And that opens up, and this is a belly band. So we've got kind of a journaling place here. And that slides into the belly band at the top. And another little journaling card goes that way. There. And then another origami envelope with a pretty lady on the inside. So that closes. And turn that page, and the back of that page, the fabric is a tuck spot, and these are both journaling cards. And then this is a journaling page that opens up, and you can journal all over that one. Bye, Sammy. And then these are this is a pocket with just all kinds of journaling cards, and most of these have tabs at the top. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. And that is that. And then it closes up. Oh, I forgot to show you the back. That's the back. That's Kanta fabric. And it just ties together with a bow. And that is my stab binding Silk Road themed journal. So I will be getting this up on YouTube, and I will also be listing it in the next day or so on my Etsy. I hope you guys are having a great day and that you stay safe. Bye-bye.